First game we are taking a look at this month is Sniper Elite VR. This is an official entry into the Sniper Elite franchise. In this game you are part of the Italian resistance during World War II and you will use your sniping abilities in a campaign with up to 18 very replayable missions. The game features realistic bullet ballistics and weapon handling, and it also brings back the very well known Sniper Elite X-ray cams where you can see the dental surgery you're performing on someone from a distance in gruesome detail close up. The game also contains various guns that aren't sniper rifles, which allows you to play the missions in different ways, including ways that are not stealthy at all, so you can just go guns blazing if you like, but you can also take it slow and take people out from a distance. During the missions you have completely free movement, so you can take various paths and no playthrough of the mission will be the same, as you can take different approaches. This gives the game a lot of replayability, and I think it'll be a fun World War II shooter, especially after the slight disappointment that was Medal of Honor. The game will launch July 8 on PC VR, Oculus Quest and PlayStation VR. Next up is Soulpath: The Final Journey, a game that describes itself as a meditative VR experience. The game consists out of various dreamy worlds, all based around human emotions. The worlds all feature a varied amount of tasks and gameplay elements to complete, so every world is slightly different. Some worlds are focused on calming you down, while others are focused on heightening your senses and playing into your emotions. This game is said to be great for newcomers into VR because it can be a pretty chill experience, but you can also up the difficulty and also make it fun for more experienced players. The game looks very pretty and I really like the dreamy style they're going for here, and I think this is a very original concept and something that can only work in virtual reality, so I'd like to see where this experiment goes. The game will launch July 9th on PC VR. The next game is Zombieland VR Headshot Fever, a zombie shooter based on the Zombieland movies. The game is already out on Quest, but it's now also coming onto PC. This is a light gun on-rail shooter which is very fast paced. The game is said to be extremely interesting for speedrunners, as the game really heavily focuses on making combos and mowing through hordes of zombies as quickly as possible. The game features various levels and locations and has a great replayability. The game also has a double tap mechanic where if you shoot a zombie in the head 2 times quickly in succession, you will start a combo and you will also get some slow motion in which you can destroy as many zombies as possible in a quicker time as possible while looking as cool as possible. The game looks very fun, looks like some nice simple entertainment. The game will launch July 9th on PC VR, PlayStation VR, and it's already out on Oculus Quest. Next up is Kellogg's Gut Bacteria Reef, which is a weird game, because you know Kellogg's, you know the cornflakes brand with cereal and stuff. Yeah, they made a VR game. It is more of an experience. It is an interactive journey into the human body, and more specifically the digestive system. This is more of an educational experience than it is a traditional game, but there is some elements of gameplay as well. This could be a very cool way to teach children more about biology, and yeah, I think it can be a pretty fun experience. If I was a child and I had stuff like this when I was growing up, I think I would have a lot more interest in human biology. I'm not 100% sure, but from what I saw, this also seems like it's going to be a free experience, which might be fun to try out. Maybe if you have kids, maybe if you're interested in biology, I don't know. The game will launch on July 7th and only on PC VR. Next up is Walkabout Mini Golf VR, another game that is already out on the Quest but is now also making its way over to PC VR. This game will feature crossplay between the Quest and the PC version, and yeah, as the name suggests, this is a mini golf game with realistic physics and various 18-hole courses which you can play solo or you can play it multiplayer against random people online, but you can also make a private lobby and play it with your friends, which honestly sounds the most fun to me. The game features various locomotion options including teleport, smooth movement, just walking around, and now also for some reason flying, if you want to spice up your golfing trip a little bit. The game will launch on July 15th on PC VR and is already out on Oculus Quest. And at number 6 we have something pretty interesting. This is not really a game, but more an add-on onto an existing game. Stride.net Multiplayer is a multiplayer add-on for the game Stride. Stride is a VR parkour game in the style of Mirror's Edge, and now the developers are also working on making this multiplayer so you can do parkour with your friends. As of now, the game is in early access and only features one game mode, which is called Infected. It's basically tag, but with parkour, and the people that are infected have to tag the non-infected people. The game is obviously still in development, but there will be more content coming soon, but it already looks quite cool, and doing some parkour with your friends sounds like a lot of fun. The game does require Stride to already be owned. It is out right now on PC VR. And at number 7 we have The Secret of Retropolis, which is a VR point-and-click adventure / puzzle game. The game lets you play through a noir mystery story and solve various riddles and mysteries, as the name would suggest. In this game you are a robot detective hired by a movie star to do a nasty job. The game takes place in a really cool looking retro futuristic city with a very pretty art style that looks almost hand drawn. The game is played fully seated, which makes it a relaxing experience for experienced VR players and also very accessible for new players. The game also mentions that it tries to play into nostalgia for a lot of gamers that played point-and-click adventures as a child. The game will be launching July 21st on PC, VR and Oculus Quest. And up next is another zombie game. This is Survive, but spelled with a 1 and a 3 because it's cool, you know. This game comes with a lot more freedom than the previous game in this list. Have you ever wondered what Left 4 Dead would be like in virtual reality? Well, this is it. This game features a large 18-hour campaign which takes you to various big free roam maps where you have to complete your objectives and find your way through. The game can be played solo or in 4-player co-op, which is to me the most interesting part about this game. The game also features a large array of fully simulated weapons, so you can play however you like. There's also other game modes besides the campaign, such as a classic survival mode or a horde mode. The game also has more in-depth gameplay mechanics such as levels, crafting, perks and much more. The game is fully focused on immersion and has no heads-up display whatsoever, so everything will be interactive in the world as it should be in VR. I will definitely try to get some of my friends together that have VR, and I will definitely be trying this out with them and maybe record a video of it. The game is out right now on PC VR. At number 9 we have Winds and Leaves, which is another very chill VR game. In this game you are dropped into a completely empty and deserted world where you are the only one that can rebuild the world and nature itself. In this game you read the landscape and rebuild the flora and fauna as you would like it to look. You can also discover various old and broken buildings and restore them to their former glory. After you've played for a while, the world you ended up in will be completely like you want it to be and can be built into a very relaxing place. The game also has a very soft storyline where you seek an almighty seed that will help you regrow nature faster, sort of in the background while you're being relaxed and regrowing plants, etc. The game looks very beautiful, and this is a concept that can only really work in VR and definitely looks like it's going to be a very relaxing experience. It is also nice to see something drop on the PlayStation VR again, and I hope we will see more PlayStation VR games with the PlayStation 5 now being out. And finally, the last game on the list this month is Chess Club, which is a chess game in VR. In this game you play chess, and you can play it against the computer or you can play it against friends online. The multiplayer mode in this game has casual and ranked matches, so you can become a grandmaster online if you would like to as well. The game also tracks your moves and history during a match, so if you lost or you won with some certain strategy, you can look back on the match and see what you did or what you did wrong. What I think is most interesting about this game is that you can play with controllers, but you can also play with hand tracking, which sounds pretty damn cool. The game is out right now on Oculus Quest.